What's up, guys? This is Lost Talks with Jonas Brown. This is episode 4 featuring Northway.
What's
going on?
How you doing?
What up?
Northway music
Yes,
in the
sir.
pod, boys.
Finally,
I appreciate you
finally.
bringing this out, man.
Yeah,
I was
no
stoked
worries.
for this all week. All
Well, it's crazy because you guys do the stream, right?
Yeah.
You guys got the Northway stream.
Yeah.
So me and Nick's popped on a couple times.
for sure.
and-
Those were great times. Those were
Wild.
great times. Oh, of course. They're good times. Like, I mean, I started off with the streams, like, I just kind of, like, I've always wanted to do streaming and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it would just be cool to, like, do music and stuff, right? And, like,
Yeah.
anything. Like, even just gaming in general, too, right? So,
Yeah,
I mean,
because you do a lot of gaming.
like, by myself, I will, for sure. Like, I just want to, like, building the community is always a big thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Building the community. So if you're not doing it genuinely, like, you're not going to have people come pop in. I've definitely had, like, people I have no idea that, like, come pop in and they'll say what's up. There's still quite a, like, I've met one guy on Kick, and, like, he was when we did that stream together, the last one.
Yeah.
He was popping in and stuff, you know what I mean? So,
you were
and he does,
chit-chatting with him, and
he does
Okay, yeah,
music,
yeah.
too. He's pretty, and he's a sweet guy.
What's
super
his name?
chill.
Shout him out.
So his name's Ben. If you guys know Ben, is B9NT. Shout out Ben. I'm gonna let
What's
him.
up,
I'm gonna let him know I put him
yeah.
out here. But yeah, so he was the first person that actually rated me.
Right.
So when you raid, it's basically whatever viewers you had in your stream, you put into this guy's stream. So he rated me, and I think he had like 30 or 40 people in there.
Oh, sick.
So when he rated me, I seen like that amount of people, and I was like, holy crap. Like,
Right.
So I kind of started getting the chills. I'm out here trying to make a beat, and, like, I'm shaking on the mouse, like that
Yeah,
was
because
like,
you're not just gaming. You're doing beats on there too.
I do the beats, do the game. Like, I do kind of
You
like a
make
bunch of different
songs on it, we
things.
do
Yeah,
everything.
like we've done a bunch of different things, but I like the main things I like is when we get everyone together and we do those big streams. So like I
Yeah.
kind of wanted to start it off. Like I did it for a bit, and then I was like, what if I do like 100-day stream kind of thing, or like
Yeah.
100 streams, like
Totally.
and just see what it is. And like put like a goal to get like 150 followers in the stream,
Yeah.
like and just different things like that. And then I was like, well, every like 25, like on the 25th stream, we'll do like a big stream with all the guys. Cause it's not like I'm down out and like doing school, right? So it's kind of hard to get everyone together and stuff like that. So I just was like, while I'm down in school, I'll just kind of try and build somewhat of a community. And then when we get back together, we have somewhat of a base.
And you guys been doing like special fucking shows,
Yeah, so
right?
that's
like
the ones
every
we'll
10 or
promote.
something.
Yeah,
like,
so like we did the first one the 30th because we did like the 1 month stream because then when it was
Sick,
the
yeah,
25th stream, it was just not a good time. Like it was.
was that
ideal.
the one out on the res?
That
there,
was the one
where-
that you came out for. Yeah,
Joe
yeah.
got a little
Yeah.
too fucked.
yeah. The first, you really learn your limits
Yeah.
on the Northway
Oh,
streams
yeah,
quick.
No, that was a good stream. That was really fun, honestly.
That was
the first
awesome.
big stream. and
Yeah,
it was-
we were making beats all night
Yeah,
and
all
like
night,
just
dude,
having
it
a
was
great
sweet.
time.
Gambling and fucking playing
Yeah,
games.
Is it Northway music?
It's Northway music, yeah.
On
just Northway
Kick and
on
stuff?
Kick. Yeah, I do.
Just
I was
Kick, or-
just Kick. Yeah, I
Yeah.
went onto the Twitch, but it was just like I find Twitch is just there's so much like people in there, and you really like some people say it's more algorithmic, like you can get more put out, but I found I had more people in my Kick stream than I did my Twitch.
Right.
So I have done the thought of doing like TikTok and Kick, but then it's just like you have to have like
TikTok
two.
has guidelines.
That's the other thing.
You
like
couldn't
we
do half
wouldn't
of
be
what
we
we
wouldn't be
do
able
on
to
banned
any
in,
other
like, the
stream.
first
yeah,
10
Kick is the only thing
minutes.
that allows us to do what we do, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we wouldn't be able to do those big streams of us all drinking and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I just
Those
you
are
would-
fun though, because like the last one we had, you set up like a wheel,
Yeah.
you
Yes.
know, and we had everybody's name on the wheel.
That was a great idea. So I
Sub-
thought
I love
of
that
that
idea.
for the first one, but I was just like, it would be cool to get a visual wheel, but I'm like, you know what? It's just too late. Like with the streams like happening, let's just do it.
And on the wheel was like a bunch of like
a bunch of crazy stuff.
challenges
Yeah.
type deal, you know,
Exactly.
like
Yeah,
find the
beers.
water.
I just thought it'd be
Yeah.
funny. Like we're all about like doing like partying, just having a good time and stuff like that. So I'm like, why not do
Yeah.
like anytime a sub comes through or something? Like you got to spin the wheel. Whoever's in the stream, you got to
Exactly.
spin another wheel, and whoever's
Yeah.
name it lands on, you know,
It was
you gotta do
super
that.
fun.
It was great. That was a good one. So yeah, I'm thinking of doing another one because I think I'm in the 60s right now, so I want to do a 75, and then for the 100, I want to do something big. Like
Yeah.
I want to
It
do
has
like
to be massive.
like I
right?
was
Yeah,
even
yeah.
thinking like a 20, like if we even rented out like a B&B, dude, and just did
Yeah.
like 24-hour stream, that'd be
True.
sweet. You know
That would
what
be
I mean?
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, like rented
For
a
100
B&B
subs.
For 100 subs?
Is that what you're saying?
No, for the day 100. Did I say 100 subs?
Oh no, you didn't. I was
Okay, I
just
was
wondering
saying,
what the
yeah,
100
no, yeah.
was.
Like we've already what?
I mean, if we get
60
100
days in
subs.
on streams, right?
Yeah.
So
True.
So that was just kind of like the goal thing I had set. Just do
You
like 100
on
days.
day 60 right now?
yeah,
I think-
10 streams, right?
Yeah.
I think it's in the 60s. It's somewhere in the 60s.
Just every day, though.
I try to do it as much as I can. Like if I have
Oh, you're on stream 60 something.
Yeah, it's
Like,
streamed.
in
Yeah, it's
total.
not like
In total.
yeah,
Not in a row,
it's not
but-
in a row. It's not in a row.
Right,
It's just
right.
that stream. But yeah, like we try to do it. Like I try to do it as much as I can. Like if I'm not by the PC, of course I can't do it.
Mhm.
Like if I come up here and I don't bring my PC, I won't be able to do it. But as much as like if I'm down there, I'll go and I'll kick up
Yeah.
a stream. You know what I mean? Even if it's something like as long as you can get like 2 to 3 hours in, you're fine. Even 2 hours
Yeah.
is fine. Hour and a
Yeah.
half. Like I mean like Charlie
keep
was
it
the one
going.
that kind of got me to go, like, he used to stream too as well, so he kind of guided me a bit through that and kind of gave me like some pointers and stuff.
Yeah.
And he was just like, man, like, you know, do this, like, talk to small streamers. So that's what I've been doing. I've been talking. Like, there's one guy in Australia that I went and rated his stream,
Right.
and then we started talking. He'll come pop in here and there. I pop into his, but the only thing is that time zone difference. Like,
Right.
when he gets on stream.
Yeah, well, that's how I feel with the podcast, because like I'm dropping them at 8:00 p.m. for us, where it's like 6 p.m.
Yeah.
over in Alberta, where
Yeah.
those guys are, and it's like, you know, they're just getting
Of
off
course.
work,
Yeah.
and we're like, I don't want to push it another hour because
That's
then we're, you know,
too
9 to
late.
10 is like,
That's
you
the
know.
thing with the guy in Australia. Like, when he starts streaming, it's 3:00 in the morning for me, but for him, it's like 5 p.m. you know what I
True,
mean?
yeah,
Like,
that's
and the
crazy.
next day.
Yeah.
The next day. Like, it will be the 16th, and for them, it's the 17th at 5 p.m. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I'm
So,
pretty sure that's how it works.
There's so much more to Northway though than
Oh,
the
yeah.
stream. The stream is a cool
The stream
part,
is
and if
new.
you haven't, definitely check out the stream because it is super
Yeah,
fun.
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I
Yeah,
love
yeah.
hopping on them when you guys
Yeah.
have them.
fun.
But like Northway Music, you guys have such a big team. Not
Yeah.
even a big team, but like, you know, all your boys like growing up and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like you guys are all connected. Like tell us about some Northway. Where did Northway kind of come from?
So it started off. It started off with me. So Hancho wasn't like a part of it in the beginning. It was just as me, and it started off. I used to work night crew at the Independent, and for the longest time, I had the iPhone 5S. I'm sure a lot of people did. And when I got my new one, I seen GarageBand was on there, and I knew one of my buddies used to make like dubstep kind of things on there. And when I went and seen it, like I used to play the drums when I was a kid.
Right.
So like I knew like it was only like a little small drum set. Like all I had was like a kick drum, like the snare, and like a couple other like drums, and then like the crash and a hi hat, of course. But it wasn't like a huge jump like set.
Right.
So I used to screw around with that when I was a kid. So when I found out about GarageBand, I used to make my own beats on there. And I always said to myself, like, I was never going to write anything on it. I was just going to make beats just for the hell of it, show the guys, like, anytime we go and smoke or something like that, I'll show a couple beats, right?
Yeah.
And then there was one time I had a beat and I really liked it, and I ended up making lyrics onto it. And then I did it to another song, and I did it to another song. And then I got to the point where I was, like, kind of comfortable with, like,
Yeah,
showing all
starting
the
off.
guys.
Yeah.
So then I started showing BK it, right? And
Yeah.
then I did it a couple of them, and then he was like, he's like, would you want to post these out? And I'm like, well, what do you mean? He's like, I can get you on like Spotify and stuff like that. And I was like, really?
Right.
He's like, yeah. He's like, you think about it. He's like, you know, do your thing. And then he ended up getting me like my whole mic system. Like he literally like lent me his
Set you
laptop.
up.
Like I still
Shout
had
out
like
BK,
yeah,
dude.
exactly.
Yeah,
Shout
shout
out
out
BK.
BK.
Like,
BK's
he
a
really,
beast,
he
bro.
really like started that
Yeah,
all
great
out. And then
guy.
he was the one that actually came up with the Northway name. So it
Okay.
was just Northway, and he was like, "What do you like about Northway music?"
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
was like, "Okay." I'm like, "I like that," and like I just thought my name was Delirious because it was like listen to the lyrics. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, you
yeah,
listen
yeah.
to the lyrics, and you also listen to the lyrics that are on the song, like the
Right.
song, right? And like, so, and when we started off, it was kind of just like, it's definitely not the music that like from when I make now to how it was back then. It was
Oh
completely
yeah,
different. You know what
progress.
I mean? Yeah,
and you guys have
exactly.
progressed crazy.
Yeah, like it was completely like at that time it was just kind of like how stereotypical rap was, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then when we ended up like doing so how it was, I moved in with Longy, right? Like Zach, and then he
Right,
was
okay.
there, and Longy's like, hey, he's like, you know who would probably hop on a track with you? I was like, who? And he's like, Reed would.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
was like, really? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, okay. So one time I go out in the garage and we're out smoking bowls, and I was like, hey, I heard you you write a couple raps. And he's like, well, I mean, like here and there. And I'm like, well, would you want to hop on a track? Because at that time, I think you just found out about me. Like Zach was just showing you like,
from my perspective,
Yeah.
One day we were all in the garage with me, Tanner, and my brother there,
yeah,
and he plays one of Tanner's songs. Didn't tell me it was it or whatever, and I'm kind of jamming
Continental.
along. I'm jamming along to Continental. I'm like, you know what,
Yeah.
this is okay. And he goes, you know what, it's fucking Tanner. Like
Yeah.
it's Tanner's song. He made this. Like you guys should hop on and do something together.
Yeah.
I was like, so why not, right? Just as a fucking joke. And
Yeah, yeah. And it turned in. So
Yeah.
every song
where did
got
Lil
better.
Honcho come from?
Dude, it was a joke. Like we were in the garage, right, higher than a kite,
Honestly, yeah,
and
like-
I was thinking, Lil Honcho. You know, Honcho means boss in Spanish, and
Yo,
Lil
sick.
Boss,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
all it
boss.
is.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Little boss.
Okay,
yeah.
that's
Just run
hilarious.
with it. You know, it's a joke name, but
Yeah, yeah.
So then I think what the first song was Ford Fusion.
for sure, yeah.
So, and at that time we were still like it was just stereotypical in a rap. Like
Yeah.
it
Yeah,
was
well,
just
that's
talking
actually
about-
a fire name for like stereotypical.
Yeah,
You know.
So we did that, and then that blew up. That blew
Mhm.
up. So when I first posted out, I posted out like a little freestyle track thing I did, and then I posted like a little like it was like considered an EP album,
Right,
and Hop a Flow blew up. And again, shout out Seth that he was
Okay.
on that song,
right, right.
and that blew
BK.
up. Like I remember, and BK of course, yeah. And I just remember like walking through the school halls and everyone's like, yo, hop a flow. And then like I was like, holy shit, like I didn't think it was gonna be this big. But like within a week it was hitting like I think under a week, it was like 5 or 6 days, it was already hitting 1,000 streams, and I was like, holy shit, right?
Sick.
So I started kind of doing the thing on my own, and that's when we came together. So when that blew back up again, I was like, holy shit, like this is like it coming back, right?
Yeah.
So then we did the EP,
Yeah.
which was kind of like, I mean, when we look back on it, we're like, oh god,
Yeah.
we're just kind of
Bullshit
man.
tracks
But then
and
when
it's
we
like-
got together to do that first show, we were like, okay, we gotta change something. Like we gotta do something. We gotta make something like crowd. Like I off this hop, I just said like, you know, I want to do something that's just in with the crowd. Like I
And
want
could get
crowd
the crowd
engagement.
moving, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
Jump came about, dude.
Jump, yeah.
Everybody fucking
So
Jump.
What a tune to
Of
get
course.
it going.
So we
to,
made that
though.
song for Chester's.
Yeah.
Like we have to
Yeah.
have something that's
Specifically.
just like a hype up song. Cause like
Yeah.
I went at that time, like I just went to Rolling Loud, and I was like, dude, I was amazing. I love the atmosphere. I love
Right.
having the hype into it. So that's why I was like, we gotta do something hype.
Yeah, big time.
So
and
yeah.
you guys have really pushed that.
Yeah.
Like your
That's
your
kind of
live
us,
show's
yeah.
hype.
We
Yeah,
have
that's
to,
what we
yeah.
kind of stick with is that.
Dude, like if I'm outside, I hear 519 boys hop on, bro. I'm like,
Hey, speaking about
smokes
that
out.
too, I
gonna
actually
drop
still have
that.
that file on my
I know.
phone.
I'm wondering when the fuck that's
So-
coming. One of, like the sickest verses I
Yeah,
ever
we
dropped.
might. We'll touch up on that afterwards.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
end up
yeah.
getting to it, but yeah, we definitely we gotta do
It's
something.
coming
with
up.
that.
It's gonna be dropped. soon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
gotta
fuck
get
yeah.
that going
For
because
sure.
that'd be cool to get that as like a little remix.
So your first show though was because I was doing my first show in town in Port Elgin, and we got it at Chester's. I'm trying to actually remember the details of like getting that show. Just there's been so many shows since, but like,
I mean, I'll never forget the date,
yeah.
April 22nd.
Oh, true.
Yeah,
Okay, fair enough.
April
Yeah,
22nd. I think it was what 2023. I'm pretty
Something
sure.
like that.
I'm pretty
Something
sure
like
it's
that
23,
for
yeah.
sure. Yeah, that makes sense.
I'll never forget because I'll never forget the morning because like I woke up the one morning and he's like, "Yo, Tan, guess what?" And I was like, "What?" And he's like, "I got us a show," and I was like. I thought he was just kidding, right? I was like, no way. And he's like,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
no. He's like, dude, I went to high school with this guy. And he's like, he's doing a show at Chester's. And I was like, really? He's like, yeah. And he's like showing me the comments and stuff like that. And like you typed back in. He's like, yo, DM me. And then he's like, yeah. He's like, I DM'd him. We got a show. And I was like, dude.
It's
I'm
funny
like,
too
no
because
way.
I wasn't even following you at the time. I don't think, but I saw the poster through like a sponsored ad or something. Right?
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
Like fuck yeah. Let me just. That's Port. That's
Yeah,
my
I think I
hometown,
remember
right?
doing
Like,
this ad, and it worked out so good because Devin from Grey Noise Entertainment messaged me. He was like, dude, your ad literally just came up as an ad on my Clash for Clans or
Oh,
whatever.
damn.
He was
Clash
like,
of
I'm
Clans,
playing for
really?
I'm playing a game right now. And he's like, your ad literally just came up on my game.
Damn. So it
I
wasn't
was
like an Instagram boost thing. It was like you actually like
it was like a
advertised
Well,
that.
it was a Facebook ad, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
so he must have been
yeah.
playing one of these games through Facebook or something, but it
Right,
literally
yeah.
popped up on that. And I was like, yo,
That's
that's
sweet, though.
crazy.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah.
No, that's how I heard about it because I wasn't following you at
Yeah.
the time, and I was like,
Those
Yeah,
those
and I re-
actually work out really good though.
Yeah,
those
no doubt.
boosting the posts. Like I mean, you do have to put the money into it.
Yeah.
But like it does, like, and you can pick where you want to boost it to. So it is a cool thing to do. But
Yeah, like your area.
yeah, exactly.
No, but that show was sick because when you messaged me, I was like, oh, Rito. I didn't even know you made music. You know what I mean? Like, I know there's like that group of boys that like, you know, always just like freestyle for
Right,
fun and
right,
shit,
yeah.
right? Like, you know, Wilkie and like
Yeah.
the whole crew, right?
yes.
And I was like, yeah, fuck, send me a tune. And you sent me whatever. You
I
sent,
don't even know what I sent.
I don't
even remember
It
what you
wouldn't have
sent.
been Jump
I
yet.
bet
Like,
you it would have
would've
been Ford Fusion.
It
You
could've
probably
been.
It might have
said.
been.
It
It might
probably
have been,
was
yeah.
Ford Fusion. You
Yeah.
probably
but
said.
that was sweet because like getting all the boys in. Graham was on the show.
Yeah.
Right, yes, Kid G.
Which is another Port Elgin boy.
9D
The
was
Kid
out
G.
there.
Yeah, yeah. We-
Wendigo was out there.
Yeah,
He
and
was
we did the
sound guy.
tickets, right? And we were like, I forget how we did the tickets, but it was like call in and reserve your
Yes.
or reserve your spot or something.
Yeah.
Sold out.
And like the next day, Chester's calls me. They're like, yo, like we have no more seats left. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
people are calling me asking like how I can get in, and we're like
Yeah.
turning them down. I was like, yo,
I remember
boys,
him
we
telling
just.
me, he's
That
like, yo,
whole
it's-
back
the whole
table
thing's
was just
sold out.
vibing
Yeah,
with
yeah.
us, dude. Yeah.
It was packed in there. It was quite
Well,
the
those
atmosphere.
they had those, and I've never done a thrown
Small
a show,
venue,
right?
obviously,
Or
but-
whatever.
So
but
that
like,
was your first show?
I can't remember actually. I think
first
my first
port,
show
so-
probably would have been the Harb.
Okay, yeah.
Or no, my first show was actually in London
Okay.
through Robbie
Like
G.
that you hosted?
at, no,
Okay,
no,
so
no,
that you
yeah.
just
So
been-
I
okay, so that was your first hosted show, or because I
can't
didn't even know
remember.
that.
It was on tour though because
You
it wasn't,
were on
it wasn't
tour.
your first
You
stop,
did
though.
the,
Okay, then it would have been
Manifest tour.
Manifest tour.
okay,
yes.
and it definitely wasn't the first
Yeah.
one. It was
Okay.
our first hometown one though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. It was either CJ Hall or, yeah, I think that was it in London when that was going. And then we had that big thing that happened that we don't need to talk about. But,
Keep that off the camera. Yeah.
yeah. No, that's wicked. Yeah. And like all the boys, like, you know, me, you guys, and Graham, like that place just,
Dude,
they sold out in a day. It was so sick,
yeah,
bro.
all the poor guys were
All
just
those
there,
tables, though, that's where I was getting at. Because it was like, not my first show, but it was our first couple shows. Like, we're getting into it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And like all those tables, it was like, yo, we could have done without that. Like that added so much space blocker, right? And like from the sound to get from the show
like,
to the
I know
back,
exactly what you're talking
where
about.
the bar was, right? Because there was that
They
big.
had a table right in the front row.
There was like 4 rows of tables.
It wasn't
right?
much
So
of
like
like a dance floor.
the sound was kind of, you know, it traveled shitty, right? And but anyways, it was sick, and we fucking sold it.
It
out,
was
but
sweet.
you
I was
live and you learn
definitely
those
crapping
things.
my pants though. Like the whole time, I was just stressing. I was like, "Holy crap!" Like I can't. Like
We
I
got
just
that,
like when I first started, I never like I thought like it would be cool to, you know, if I one day I might have gotten a mic and hopped up on stage and stuff like that. But I never thought it would actually ever happen. So when it was actually coming through, I was just kind of like, "Holy shit!" Like this is the real deal. You know what I mean? And like, I mean, props to you for like giving us that opportunity for sure.
Yeah, man.
Like,
Well, no,
and I mean,
like,
you've given a lot of
totally.
people opportunities to do that. Like several people. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Anytime
yeah.
you get a show, like you go to London, hey, London artists, anyone, like, you know, like come out. If you, whether it's your first show or it's your 100th show, you know what I mean?
And you guys have progressed so much, though.
Thank you.
Like so much, bro.
Yeah, no, like I mean, and that's when you said like, hey, we'll see how you do on this show, and like we'll let you know if you want to come out to the other ones. And then after the show, you're like, yo, you guys are definitely coming out to the Harb.
Yeah.
We're like, dude, no way. Like, this is like.
So how was the first one at the Harb for you
Dude,
guys?
that was-
Because like that's a Jurassic.
So that
chance,
one
you
is
know what I
when
mean?
we
Like,
then brought out Summer Party. We then
Yeah.
made the one for Summer Party, and that was our first time we performed. It was at the Harb.
Yeah.
And that's when we had everyone come up on stage for one
Right,
of our
right.
sets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we dropped Summer Party, and like a lot of the boys liked it. Like it
Yeah.
was one of their favorites.
And
Yeah.
And we kind of promoted it. Yo, we're gonna play it at the Hub. Everybody pull up. We had like 8 people, 9 people come up with us just to dance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for
I think I
favorite.
was up there.
yeah, I
you
know.
came out
At
too. It
first,
was a
I
fun
thought you were
time.
coming to give me trouble.
Yeah, I thought you were
right?
gonna go, hey, get
So
the
I
guys
was
off
like,
the stage.
oh god, I was
And I'm
like,
just like-
oh god. And then you come up, you start dancing. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
sweet, dude.
Yeah.
No, I was like, oh god. I'm like, maybe we shouldn't have done that, but no.
Imagine.
Yeah.
Just come up, cut your
No.
set. You guys are cut.
Yeah.
Get everybody else off the fucking.
Yeah.
cut the
Show's
music.
done.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's
But no,
hilarious.
and it's funny about that beat too, because I started off as being like, it was like either a synth or a piano, and he's like, hey, you think you could change that to a banjo? And I was like, a banjo. And
Yeah.
he's like, yeah, a banjo. And I was like,
Fuck
I'm
yeah.
sure I could. I'm like, yeah. So I took the MIDI input and put it into a banjo
Yeah.
input,
Yeah.
and I played it, and I was like,
Dude, it just-
okay. I was like,
knew
that's
it.
not
I knew
bad.
it.
Slap.
So then I
knew
added
it.
a few other layers into it, but yeah, it was
Hell
quite the
yeah.
song. But yeah.
Fuck yeah. So we touched on like who Northway, where kind of Northway music came from, right? And you guys are kind of the partiers, you know what I mean, with the streams and everything. And yeah, you guys like to party, so give these guys a little segment of your
Y'all want to see some?
this signature
fucking do it.
Northway,
Let's do it. We're here for it,
Let's
dude.
do a little shoey. We'll do a little
little
shoey.
signature
Hold
Northway
on.
boys.
A little signature here.
Let's go with 10 then.
All right, the dirtiest shoe of all time. You guys can get out here. What still is this here? Walking back home with a wet shoe.
It's gonna be cold out there today in the winter, boys.
Here, you need a little.
This
more.
is
Good,
this is
bro.
what the streams are like.
Thanks.
Yeah, this is what you
Yeah,
guys
that's what
find on
you're
the stream.
tuning into here.
All right.
Cheers to
Cheers.
shoe.
Cheers, boys.
Shout out LxstCauz.
Yeah. Love it.
Yes, yes. So where were we, Jonas?
All right, toss the shoe. Toss the shoe.
There you go.
All right, signature Northway boys. So
Signature shoeys right
you
there.
guys
boys.
like to party. Let's talk about the Canadian party life, the CPL, right?
CPL. So yeah. So it was a CPL tour.
Well, what is CPL?
It's Canadian Party Life. So basically, I'm sure you honestly
Yeah,
might
it's,
have a better.
It's a big Instagram page.
Yeah.
That's kind of like, it's more so Ontario, but it's all Canada,
Mhm.
and all the universities will have their separate
like
party life.
like a Western
Western
party
party
life.
life, Laurier party life, right? But like the
Right.
main one is CPL, and they do a bunch of events at all bars across Canada, right? Just
Mhm.
big parties. And we pulled up to Hamilton with them, just no cameras, no nothing, and we were drinking and partying with them, and they really fucked with us. They really liked our style.
Yeah.
So Tanner told them, we got cameras and we film content like this. And they said, come out the next weekend or whatever to London.
We were literally going to go to
We were
London
going to go anyway.
Right.
I don't think they thought we were going to come or
Yeah.
anything, but we showed up, cameras and all the
Yeah.
equipment, right? Boys deep.
Yeah.
Just
like,
fucking party
line
with
up
them.
out front too, and they're like, yeah, we texted them like, yeah, we're here, and like, okay, because I think BK got his number, and you texted him we're here, and they fucking got us. Boom, we walked right in, and we filmed for him and stuff like that, chilled in the booth. They're sweet guys, man.
Yeah.
Like genuinely really cool dudes. Like we were out going to get like our own drinks, cause like we didn't really want to drink their bottles and stuff like that. And they're like, dude, what are you guys going to do getting drinks? And we're like, well, we're just getting drinks. They're like, dude, go get some from the bottle. And we're like, dude, like we don't really want to like drink your bottles like that, right? And
Yeah.
So yeah, we chilled out with them for a bit. We did our thing out in London, and then they were like, we joked around about going to Peterborough. We were like, oh, we'll see you out in Peterborough, because that was their next like one, right? And they were like, oh yeah. And then like we kind of talked amongst you boys, like, should we actually go out to Peterborough? Like these guys are actually pretty chill. Like they're pretty chilling with us. Like should we do it? And then we were kind of like, fuck it. Like let's do it. Let's go out to Peterborough.
Where'd you go in Peterborough?
We went to the Social.
The Social,
Yeah, we went
okay.
to the
That's
Social
a
pub.
big club
Yeah,
out
yeah,
there. It's so fun.
I know the Social.
It
Yeah.
was
fun.
really fun. It was a good time. That place was packed too.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's like the
Fucking-
college bar of Peterborough.
Peterborough.
100%.
Yeah.
That's exactly what BK was saying. Like he went to school out there, and he said the Social is the place to go.
Yeah.
So yeah, and they had like a whole outside like patio out there. They had the inside, and like inside outside it was packed.
So did you guys only do the 2 with them?
So we did the 3. So the first one was the Hamilton one, like he said, but I didn't like. I just got
Oh,
my
Hamilton,
camera.
London, Peterborough.
Yeah, and I just got my camera, and I was kind of sketched out about bringing it out. So I'm like, let's just go. We'll see what it is. It's Hamilton.
Yeah,
We were
yeah,
like,
right.
Yeah, so we're like, let's just see what it's like, and then we were like, fuck, we should have brought the cameras. We were like,
Yeah.
we should have, right?
Well, I remember seeing like a post and like how like you have the
Bottle
sign and the
girls, yeah.
sparklers
Yes.
and
The bottle
stuff, and it was like
So that one was London.
CPLX Northway.
That one was London, so we
That
got a
was
bottle service
sick.
for that one. Yeah, that was London. We did that. But what kind of started it all was the shoey, like we just did. We just did a shoey, and what it was is one of the guys asked BK if he wanted to do a shoey, and BK's like, yeah, I'll do a shoey. Let's do it, right?
Right.
So they ended up doing it on stage, and they're all like, yeah, we fuck with that, like that's sick, like come chill with us, right? So we went and did that, and then we ended up going out to London, and we got the bottle service. We did that for the sign, and then we did the same thing. We just kind of chilled with them. We did a few other shoeys here and there. I think we did it with God, what was his name? DJ.
Was it Send Season? Oh, no.
No, not Sen Season. It wasn't Sen Season. I can't remember what the heck his name
DJ
is.
was doing shoes.
Yeah,
with
it
you?
was one of the. Like, it was one of
Yeah.
their like certified. So when they do like the events, they have
Right.
like their own DJ guy, and it's one of the guys that are part of Canadian Party Life, and he'll hop on for like a half an hour set or 45 minute set, and he'll just do his like little thing. But
How long has how long has it been since Chester's? 2 years?
3 almost.
Dude,
3
Yeah,
years,
coming up
yeah.
3 this April.
Okay, so
yeah.
you guys are 3 years in now. You guys also hopped on other tours. You've done a lot of our tours, but like what you did, like Marmar.
Yeah.
How many
Marmar.
shows did you
We
do? with Mar-
we hosted Momo in Owen Sound first.
yeah.
That wasn't the first. We did the
Okay,
show
yeah.
first, but
Yeah,
we did host.
We did a London show with Momo
Yeah.
a couple months before,
Right.
and then he came back for another tour,
Mm-hmm.
and he liked our shit, so he was like, if you guys want to throw us a show or whatever. So we did one in Owen Sound.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
great,
at the
successful
ranch.
and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
It
Yeah,
was fun.
A lot of
it was a good
people
time
came
with
out.
the ranch,
Great
yeah.
night, and then we did like I think 6 back-to-back shows. Like
Yeah,
talking.
because
It was
I think
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I think it was.
Right.
It was fucked.
because one of your shows in Sarnia was one of them.
in
Oh,
between.
yeah.
It was in between.
That
with
was
the-
Right.
that was the other one that we had in between to that because
Yeah.
I think it was on
That's
like the
crazy.
Saturday or the. I can't
It would have been
remember.
the Saturday.
Yeah, I think it was a
probably.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so we did that. It was like the 6th day. I think we did. Well, we started off at Owen Sound. We went to like London, St. Thomas, Sarnia,
Belleville, Brantford.
Belleville.
Right?
Yeah,
It was crazy.
there was a
dude.
yeah, Brantford. I forgot. what
That's the
Brantford
fun
was.
shit when you're on the road every single day.
Dude, you'd
Yeah,
wake up
drinking and you're
hungover and be
partying.
like, oh man, we gotta drink again and do
We
the
have
show.
to do this
yeah,
again,
we
you
gotta
know?
drink again and do the show.
It's
But
so
that's
fun.
the best part of it, though. Honestly,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it is.
definitely.
You know what I mean?
You gotta have fun. You
Of
gotta enjoy
course.
yourself. You know what I mean?
That's the
Like
main part.
everybody enjoys themselves differently, but like if you're not enjoying it, man,
Exactly.
you know what I mean? It's just not fun. But
Yeah,
That's a fact.
exactly.
Um,
Exactly.
yeah, speaking of like tours and stuff, you guys are coming out to Alberta.
Dude,
right? You
I'm
guys are-
stoked about
yeah.
that.
Yeah,
That's gonna,
totally.
I've never been out west, and I am so hyped to just go out
yeah.
west, hop off a plane, and do shows.
I know, right?
Like,
yeah,
yeah.
it's a super vibe.
Yeah.
Like as soon as you get there and you like get off, you know, it's just like a sweet vibe. But the guys that we're gonna work with too are just gonna be like Like it's gonna be a lot of
And
fun.
I'm pretty sure I met a few of them when I went to go get that mixer board from. There was one guy I met.
Okay, well, so okay, I'm not sure exactly who you met there,
Yeah,
but like
I don't know, because I think when we went up to the show, I don't think he was there.
J-Reds is the one that runs Dis or Daps. Either way,
I don't think he was
he'll
at the
probably
Hype
pop
show.
out. J-Reds
Yeah,
is super cool. Yeah, shout out Dis or Daps for sure.
No, they did a sweet little set.
No,
thing
we're
there. I
so
like how they
excited
did
for that. For
Yeah.
sure, man.
Yeah. And then what else? Do you guys got any more plans for like this year? Like
only
music tours?
The music, the album.
Yes,
We
man,
took a
we're-
bit
we're
of a
close.
break. We did that little last album where it was like a 6-song album. Then it was like a year until we posted. And I was like, dude, we gotta get something out. And we had other songs going, but I wasn't really feeling them.
They're
You know
not
what I mean?
singles. I feel like they could be album songs, but I don't think
Throwaways.
they can't be a single. You know.
Yeah.
Right.
Can be
Yeah,
fun.
yeah.
And majority
Like
of our
filler kind of albums.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
And so we put out Diva, and that was the first song that was a beat that I made myself on FL. Otherwise, any other previous songs, those are all still made on my iPhone.
Yeah.
So-
Okay. Well, because you guys are making all your own beats, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
You guys are doing everything.
Yeah, so
Right.
we make the beats, and then so we'll go record ourselves, and then I know what to do with reads. Like I've been doing that since we started. Like I know, like it took a bit to kind of like figure out that sweet spot, but like I'll go and mix all like our stuff and stuff like
Right,
that. You know
right.
what I mean? I'll mix
All
my
in-house,
voice, I mix his
yeah.
voice,
Yeah.
and then like we'll final it out, and I'll put it out and stuff like that, and
Yeah.
then so like I do all that, but like otherwise like we do the beats. I got Jesse. You know, like, we
Yeah,
got
you guys
Jesse
got
on
to
the
like.
beats.
You guys got a
Jesse's in with
you guys
it.
got a crew, man, and
Yeah.
it's really sick because you got
Yeah,
guys filming,
Yeah.
and those same guys filming are now starting to make beats.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
so I mean,
We
so
got
then
to chat on that. We got to shout out the crew, man. Jesse,
Yes.
yeah.
Charlie, and BK.
Yes, sir.
They run with us all day, every
Of
day.
course.
So
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
big shout out those
So
boys, man.
we just brought in Charlie. We're like, yo, he's like he helped out with the stream, and he's good in his video production. So we're
Yes.
like, yeah, you
Sick.
can like help out with editing and stuff like that.
Right,
You know
right.
what I mean? Like, because eventually like it gets to be like a bit of like a pile up. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
When you gotta
your
promote.
streams are
Exactly,
also like
like-
4 hours.
Yeah, and then
know,
you gotta like you do your streams and stuff like that, but you're not really gonna get out unless you clip yourself. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
exactly,
Like,
yeah.
and clipping is such a big thing with the
Yeah.
streaming. Like, anyone can say, like, if you just stream, like, or if you just stream to stream, you stream to stream. But if you're like trying to get yourself out there, you gotta post it on other platforms.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
even like real streamers say that, like, they're getting their stuff clipped by people that like just want to make money off it. But like, if beforehand how they got big was people just randomly clipping the stream. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like,
Right.
so that's kind of just the way you get out there. You can't just stick to one platform. That's with anything. That's with music. That's with
Yeah.
streaming. You gotta promote yourself out.
That's kind of what like we're trying to. It's a little bit easier with the podcast because like we got an hour. We do a bunch of segments,
Yeah.
and you can kind of clip those segments, or use like Opus Clip, which is really sweet. But we were talking about it and like
Yeah.
to put 4 hours.
Yes.
It takes credits and shit. So
Of
it's
course.
like
Yeah.
you would really have to
And it's
edit
a
yourself.
weird way of how it works too on there. I mean, it's a great app. Like I tried it. Like I did like I took one of our YouTube videos. It was the CPL video, and I just wanted to throw it in there just to go see what it would do.
Yeah.
And yeah, I can't remember how many credits it took, but then when I looked at the plans, it looked like it would go by year, and it was kind of just like yeah. That kinda
I know.
goes.
So well, that's cool though. That like you're editing, you got Charlie editing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then you guys got a big
Exactly.
team backing you right now, and it's actually really dope because like when you look at bigger artists, they got a crew. Did that just shut off? They got a crew going, and you look at them and like everybody's filming them because they know that they're like kind of like the face of the organization,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Where like that's what you guys kind of have going. Where like for other artists, it could be a struggle because like, well, like for me, example, like I'm working with other artists all the time, so
Yeah.
like we're always like trying to be artists. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Where like we just need to get better at fucking doing
the
clips and
content.
clips and
Yeah,
clips, everything
exactly, yeah.
clipping. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, I
It's-
found that was like kind of a big thing. Like, I mean, I wouldn't say off the start, but it took a bit for us to kind of be like, hey, we gotta start getting like some footage. Like, we gotta
Can't
start
just
kinda,
be music, you
Yeah,
know what I'm
we
saying?
gotta start getting
Yes,
some. So that's where when it started off with that, it was the Marmar thing. We started filming all the Marmar thing, and like
Right.
BK
Vlog.
brought a camera out. He's like, yeah, I got this camera. We don't use it. Like, well, we should use this for filming. I was like, okay, perfect. So we started using that, and then we did that for the first one, and then we did the other one. We did the Slim De Niro show. We kind of did like a little
Right.
film thing with that. But we just found like it would be cool if we just started filming like anything. It could be anything. You know what I mean, just like like even if it wasn't necessarily music related,
Yeah.
it could just
well,
be
like
anything.
the background scenes is like super big deals.
It's
Exactly.
funny too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly.
we're going out to hotels and we're just partying all night. We go and perform,
I'm telling
and then
you.
we go and drink until we're fucking blackout.
Some of those
That's
scenes,
good content. You
Yeah,
know what
yeah.
I'm saying? And
Some of
it's with
those
the camera,
hotel
though.
scenes, it's like, oh,
It's
boy.
fucked, man. Some of the
boy.
things we can't post, like we have
Yeah.
to delete off.
Oh,
cameras.
yeah.
It's crazy. Man.
There's quite a few parts where it's like, all right, cut. yeah,
That's
big
not
chunk
going
out of there,
online.
but-
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's all great times. You know, it's always fun to go on tours and do shows like that. You know, you look
Yeah.
back on those and it's like, damn. Like even if you weren't need to make it all through, you know, it's just still the look
Well,
back on those.
the memories, right? Like
Exactly.
it's
It's just like-
it's a big deal, and that's kind of like why I tried to invest in the camera, because like, you know, and then this just kind of came. You know, it was like, oh fuck it, let's. You know, we've been talking about a
idea to
podcast
do
for a
it,
while. But,
Honestly, like,
Good idea. Great idea.
great.
but like, you know, and I tried the phone. You know, I got a nice phone for the
Mhm.
video quality, but then I'm on my phone. I'm doing shit on my phone, right?
Yeah.
And Nick was like, we need a fucking camera,
Yes.
like a dedicated camera to fucking actually get footage.
That's like what I was
And
saying
then-
with mine. I was like, hey, we have one camera, but what if we got two cameras? Like, I mean, no, like not to
No,
flex
no,
it, but
but,
what
like,
if we get
straight
two
up.
cameras? Because like with the one, there was so much stuff where it's like, it was either missed or it was just like there was something that could have been filmed at that point and it wasn't captured. But other than if we just had like one camera that was set on like whoever was in like the main part of it was just like it's filming them,
Yeah.
and then we had the other one doing like sceneries or you know what I mean, or just
Yeah.
getting other things. If we just had two cameras, and then you get more footage between that. You know what I mean?
For sure.
So that's
Well,
why I was
like,
just like, we gotta like
Alberta, for example, when we go to Alberta, like Ray's got his camera. I'm
Yeah.
sure you guys are gonna be bringing
Oh,
a
yeah, dude,
camera.
I'll bring that
I'll
back.
have this
Probably bring
camera.
two.
You know what I mean? Like, well,
I'm positive I'm probably gonna be rocking like one clothing set and that's it.
well,
Yeah,
so
I
like
mean,
yeah,
like, yeah.
really just like
Yeah.
pack a backpack. You know, throw the
Exactly.
camera in.
Yeah,
and
for
it's
sure.
for a weekend. You know, whatever.
Fuck it.
If you need something, fucking go to the store and buy it.
Right.
You know what I
That's
mean?
it.
Like
That's
it's.
literally it.
But
100.
No, I'm actually stoked for that. That's gonna be
So
a really, really.
I'm really stoked for it because like, yeah, these guys are like super hip hop and like you guys are gonna fit in really good. Like you guys, yeah, like it's gonna be so sick.
I mean, the part that I might not fit in is the freestyle. You might.
I can't.
Yeah, you
No,
can. Yeah,
no.
you can. Get out.
It's not even really freestyling though. Like,
I mean, you could always freestyle with just like lyrics you've already thought of,
Yeah.
for sure. But
why would you have to freestyle? Like, what
isn't that one part of like what the diss
No,
and
it's
daps?
not.
No, there's
Oh,
no,
no?
there's nothing to do with
Separate,
diss or daps. It's just Lxst shows.
That's why I was confused.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Like, what
I
do you
thought it
mean
was like a rap
freestyle?
battle thing. You were
No,
saying.
no, no.
Oh,
It's just no. So Dalton's in a like an actual rap
Dalton.
battle with
Oh,
Big
that's
Valley.
maybe where I got it confused.
Big Valley battles,
Okay,
yeah. So like they're like a battle
Yeah.
group.
That makes
Like it's a
sense.
battle.
D
scene.
could do it. Out of anybody, D's the one. that
I
do
know,
it.
right?
That's it,
And
yeah.
he's like, he's ready.
Yeah.
He's like,
I was
he's
like-
writing bars on all of
I-
us
They
I
right
want to
texted-
now.
fuck
I
around with
texted
us.
him-
I'm like, I don't even want to
Yeah,
come near you,
say, I
D, right
texted in
now.
the chat. I was like, 2v1 question mark?
Yeah.
He's like, I want all the smoke. And I
Yeah.
just started laughing. I was
Yeah,
like, oh,
it's gonna be
God.
fucking awesome.
No,
man.
that's sweet though.
And then we're gonna bring them to Owen Sound because, and then because it's our like home base, right?
Yeah,
so, like,
exactly.
we're just gonna fill that, you know, make it like our first show, you know, get the
Are you
fucking scene
Just
out.
doing Owen Sound or is there anywhere
And Sarnia.
else? And Sarnia, okay.
Yeah.
So is it just those two for right now?
It'll
you
be
have?
just those two because like if we go
do
any
have
more
connections out in
crazy,
Sarnia. Like, we got quite the connections out
Yeah,
in Sarnia. So
yeah.
that is the big thing. Yeah.
we were originally gonna do Ottawa, but like
It's a
Ontario's
distance.
so fucking big, bro. Like, you know, to get these guys to fly here, we'll do Sarnia, drive 8 hours to go do
Yeah,
Ottawa,
yeah.
drive fucking 6 hours back,
Back
to
to
drop
the
them off at the
100%.
airport. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like, it just
exactly.
didn't really make sense. And like,
No.
Sarnia's a great scene, and then, you know, I know that we can pull our hometown. So
Yeah.
it's like, well, let's fuck. And the Harb's sick. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
It's
Like,
like, oh,
sick
dude.
venue, dude.
yeah, it's sick.
It's,
venue.
it's like other than the one place that was in Ottawa, or it's like the only place where it's actually like a stage. You know
A
what I
big
mean?
stage,
Like, yeah.
lights.
It's
you know,
not just like a
smoke.
little bit of a platform, which don't get me wrong, it's
Yeah.
not like bad at all, but
Yeah.
it is a lot more of like just an artist in general to have that
It
stage.
feels nice to be
Yes, yeah.
up above.
So I'm actually
everybody else.
working right now on solidifying 2 new venues. One in Guelph. Have you guys ever done the old Onyx?
No.
So it's now called Sonic Hall. It's like upstairs. It's like a second floor venue. Super
This
sick.
is in Guelph.
The only
This
thing
is
we've
in
done
Guelph,
was
yeah.
Papaya.
And then
Yeah, so I think you should-
locking in Barry at Queen's nightclub.
Oh no
We
way!
can pull in Barrie. I
Yeah,
got
we could
people in
because
Barrie,
I
Oh,
like,
yes,
I was
yes,
up by
yes.
like Penetang, right? So like I could definitely
Yeah,
get some.
yeah.
Of the
Like,
guys
I know a
to
bunch of
come
boys that
down
went to
and
school
chat
Okay,
there,
bet.
like-
Yeah, because we're working on a headliner tour right now. And I wanted to bring in Barry nightclub.
Okay.
They
So-
would be
yeah.
so dope.
Yeah,
So
it's
dope.
just and just like in general, I'm like, okay, boys, you know, like we've really done the movement, solidified the ground. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now it's like we can either stay just doing free venues that are what they are, or
Yeah.
we step it up, you know, get a fucking budget involved, and let's actually
Take
start
that
hitting
step
these
up.
big let's
Exactly.
start hitting these sick venues, and it gives more incentive on the other artists that are on the show being like, fuck yeah, we're actually, you know, so it's
Exactly.
like
Yes,
we're starting to hit that level up here, and then like
Starting
yeah.
to get out there. Kinda thing, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah,
Exactly.
you know, better venues, better everything, just like step up, you know.
100%. But that'd be sweet. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
No,
That'd be
Barry,
definitely
we've never done a Barry show, but like
No.
I
Barry
did
would be a
one Barry
fun
show,
to have.
dude, and it was like, it was at, I think it was called like 6 Points or the 4 Points or something. It was right on the corner, and it's just like this fucking, yeah, it was an awful time actually. Like it wasn't really that bad. I've had way worse venues, but definitely was in the Queen's nightclub. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's where like bands that I want to go see are playing at in Barrie.
Exactly.
You know,
No,
Well, I think
so,
the
like,
only really like we went to, like Ottawa's definitely the furthest we ever gone. Otherwise,
I
like,
love Ottawa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I'm trying to
Ottawa's
book
sweet.
Ottawa this year just to fucking have it. 'Cause
Yeah,
I
exactly.
love
it's a
going
good
there.
vibe out in Ottawa. Dude.
Yeah.
They hit
Good vibe, good artists. You know,
sick venue too if you get the Rainbow.
Jay Morris is out
Dude,
there.
that stage is huge.
Aspects is out there.
Okay, like, so
which one?
The Rainbow.
yeah.
Bistro.
So like, there's the harp stage, but then there's the and like, dude, you're literally stepping on heads. I
Yeah,
was
I know,
like,
right?
holy moly, we're high up here.
I know, right?
Like
It's
if we drink a couple too many, we fall off this stage. It's gonna hurt. Like
can
it's
crowd
gonna
instant
hurt.
crowd
Yeah,
surf.
That's a little bit.
yeah.
Hope they catch
Like,
me out there.
Oh man, like I was
Holy
like, damn,
fuck.
we are high up here. Dude.
yeah, it's a sick venue.
It is pretty cool, and it's got
Love
the
that
whole like
place.
up top and everything like that.
Yeah, with like
yeah.
fucking screens all over the
Yeah,
place. So if you're like
yeah.
not seeing the stage directly
You
in
can
your
still
view,
see
it's
it.
like
Still
there's
watch
it.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was
so
perfect.
dope.
And there's been some big like names that have been
Yeah,
there.
yeah. I'm
Yeah.
not really sure who, but like it's a well
It's an
known.
iconic.
Yeah,
venue.
It's
like, I'd
iconic,
say I
yeah,
swear there
yeah.
was somewhere where it showed
They
a
got
bunch
pictures.
of people.
Yeah.
My dad was like, "You're playing at the same place as like you know."
Yeah.
He listed off. A
Oh, of
couple
course,
guys.
bad.
Yeah,
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 I don't know,
exactly.
but
Yeah,
fuck yeah.
yeah. No, it was a sweet
Legendary.
venue. It was pretty cool.
Dude, shout out your dad though.
Yeah, hey Brian,
yeah.
long my.
97.9.
Yeah, on the Bruce.
Longy from
On
the Bruce, man.
Yes, sir.
Every time I go on, he's like, "Yeah, well, you know what? Shout out my boys, you know, like Northway." He like he makes sure, you know what I mean?
Good,
And it's
good.
like it's good. It is good because like
Yeah.
when you're in the moment, you know, like hopping on the podcast right
Yeah.
away, you know, like here we have an hour, you know, on a radio interview we have like fucking 10
Couple
minutes
minutes,
maybe,
if
you know
that,
what I mean?
yeah.
Like so like you're trying to just like remember what to name off, and he
Yeah.
every time he's like, "Well, let's just shout out my boys at Northway." Like,
Shout
you
out my
fucking
dad.
right
Shout
though.
out
Like,
Brian, dude.
yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good.
He's been such a huge help locally too. Like the Battle of the
100%.
Bands thing, like they do you know, local songs, like
Yeah,
local
right.
artists they put on the radio and stuff.
That was a
Super-
really good event. When Reed told me about that, I was like, "Wait, that's happening tonight?" And he's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "All right, I'll be there." And we come out, and like, dude, I think I just pulled up, and you were like just about mid set, like, or not even.
True,
Like, it was
true.
like just starting off in the set. And I
that was
like, yeah,
that was fun.
that was good.
It was more or less just like, you know, let's get the fucking rap involved with
Yeah.
the fucking Battle of the Bands. You
Of
know what I
course,
mean? Like
yeah. And
I
it's
took 4th out of 4, but like
It's sweet
they
that
gave
you
me
got the opportunity. Like, even though
Yeah.
like you're not even like it was, I wouldn't
Yeah.
even consider like it's not.
and
even
the
necessarily
crowd
a
was
band,
actually
but-
like, "Yo, that was fucking fantastic."
Yeah.
Like the one girl, she's worked in all the kitchens. Anyways, she comes out of the kitchen. She's like, "Yo, was that you?" And I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "That sounded fucking awesome." You know what I mean?
It
Like
was a good
that
set,
was
man.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was fun. But yeah, locally, just because we're both from the same town,
Yeah.
right? Like everybody else we work with is well, like there's the Kid G and like we got
Yeah.
Owen Sound guys, but like Port Elgin, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like it's kind of
Hometown.
nice running with you boys because
Of
it's
course.
like
Always.
hometown just fucking going, you know?
Yeah, I always say we were so blessed to like have you right off the bat because like the
Yes.
first couple of shows we did, right? It sounds great.
Right.
Everything runs so fucking smoothly.
Mhm.
Then we started doing shows like without you, like not ran by Jonas, and you can tell it's not like a uniform across the board. Everybody's professional with
Right.
it, you know.
I
And it-
respect that.
I learned that
yeah.
quickly.
And
True,
dude,
fuck
it's gonna
yeah.
be sweet now that you got like 9D out doing like the
Yeah,
you know what I
he's
mean? Like
just
every
gonna-
show. Like
yeah.
that's sweet. Like
Yeah.
that just takes, you know, like one like that takes some weight off the shoulders.
Weight off the shoulders for trying to
sure.
find like a sound tech on the road. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? And like
You got a
at the
close
same-
buddy right
y-
there.
and he knows our sound.
Exactly.
Right,
so
and he's
exactly.
if he's doing it all the time, like even when like Revamp starts playing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we'll have somebody that knows their sound.
chemistry,
You know,
you know what I
once
mean?
you're
Yeah,
dialed in, you're
exactly.
dialed in, and we can dial in anywhere.
Yeah,
right? So-
that's what I mean. That's like we were there the first show. He was there, like, and it was like right after. I'll never forget. He was like, "Fuck, I gotta go after you guys after like we did that one show. And he was
Right
like,
away at Chester.
after
You
we were
guys-
like
dude,
apologizing.
sorry,
we're like,
dude,
It's hard
like,
to
so
follow
sorry,
up,
we're
boys.
so
You guys
sorry.
are fucking a party, man.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
straight up.
Oh, that's why we kind of like when we did that jump when we found it like kicked like that. We're like, hey, we gotta stick with
Yeah,
this.
we
Like,
kind of
Yeah.
that's what
Yeah.
the
And like fucking
Blueprint.
3/4 of the set, if not the whole set, is just straight fucking bangers, like fucking party.
now it is.
fucking
Now it
anthems.
definitely
Yeah,
is.
so we did a few unreleased ones at that last show we did at the Hard with some of the guys out west. I think it
Right,
was the
right.
2. I think we did or did we do the 2?
Yeah, I
I'm
think
pretty
just
sure we
the
did
new
the 2 of
2.
them. Yeah.
True.
We did some of those. So we got some more like.
It's a
coming
little
up
bit
here.
different, but it's still
It is
party
different.
Well,
havoc.
Yeah.
you can't be party all the fucking time. You know what I
Exactly,
mean? Like
yeah,
you
exactly.
can have fucking.
That's one thing I thought of. Like I can't always like eventually it's just gonna get the same thing over and over
Very
again. So you
repetitive.
definitely gotta kind of
Right.
switch it
How,
up, right?
how many times can you write about drinking a beer?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How many
I've
times?
heard country.
I was just about to say there is a lot of country.
You know,
There
you
is a
just
lot of different
fucking
country
change the
ones.
dog
Yeah,
and beer
exactly.
around, and it's beer and dog, and then you're good.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Wait, different girl, different beer. Wait.
Yeah, different tractor,
I said
different.
blonde this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fuck it. We'll leave this in. Well, let's talk about this show because like we were talking about the Alberta tour,
Yeah.
Mhm.
right? Well, so with all these fucking tours that we're booking right now, the deposits are starting to come in. You know,
Yeah.
boys laid off, so I'm like,
Ching.
but we're gonna throw a local show at fucking Duffy's in Southampton again and just tear it up.
Always great stuff.
Yeah.
Easy, definitely.
And February 21st, which we just talked, is fucking reading week.
Yeah, that's reading week. Like last day is on the 19th. So
So
the 20.
all your fucking
the
friends
homies
are
will be
coming home.
home.
All this fucking college people
And we
coming
can
back.
pack Duffy's, make it a loud fucking party.
for
Yeah.
sure.
Hell
For
yeah,
sure. Always
and it can
gotta-
help us go on tour.
Yeah.
Exactly.
like,
It would get us
Let's
out to
get
Alberta.
everybody out to this fucking Duffy
For sure,
show.
for sure.
Saturday, February 21st. All the ticket money is going towards these tours to get us on this fucking tour and get us all going and shit. and-
Exactly.
This is huge. We need
Goes
this
to a
push.
big it goes to a good cause. You know what I mean? Like it
Yeah.
helps us out. It helps out local town. You know
Well,
what I mean?
that's what
the
I
thing.
thought was cool about the Chasing Connection tour is
Yes.
like because we're bringing some people from there and some people from here, right?
Mhm. Great name. For this
Selling
one,
the
too.
tickets, like every ticket's bought are literally supporting that artist. Get on a
Yes.
fucking plane
Exactly.
and go fucking tour a new province.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Of
Like,
course, and that's exactly just like what you say when you're talking with 9D and how you're saying like if you were to sell at the Harp, like we could bring other artists out here. It's just the amount of people that show up.
well, that's
That's the
it.
thing.
Yeah,
And like when you said that, I was like, dude, that is straight fact.
Yep.
Because if it's like if you do throw a show, you know, you're putting money towards this, like you might lose, you might get something, but
yeah.
like.
But
if
like
you
we have
people
ties to
come
like
through-
we have ties to like the Chris Webby, the Snack the Ripper,
Exactly.
you know, Mercules for fuck's sakes.
Yeah.
Like if I wanted to get Mercules, holler out right now being like, yo, how much? You know what I mean? Or when's the next
Exactly.
tour? I have a
It's
venue
just-
you can use as a spot.
Exactly.
Right? So like these is literally like right there.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, Merc is like fucking at least like 10 racks right now.
Oh,
You know what I mean? So it's
100% all
like,
day long.
am I
all
gonna
day long.
fucking chance that? You know,
Exactly.
You can't.
if
That's what I
if the
mean.
people start coming out, then it's
So like
fucking
when you guys talk
all
about like
day.
I just feel like that has to get pushed out so much more because
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
I
I
know.
don't think a lot of people realize that
Yeah,
and like you
support
don't
local.
even as an artist you don't really realize it as first but as a promoter and like you know like you kind of like
yeah.
that's the thing like you need to have some people to come out you need the support to be able to get something like if you want something big like
Yeah.
it might be small local artists but if you want that like you know small local artist opening up for a Mercules
Yeah.
like it's
Well, it goes beyond hip hop.
Exactly.
Like, there's
yeah.
they fucking do. You know, they're the ones who are always running Randy. You know, fucking cheeseburger,
cheeseburger,
walrus. You know what I
whatever,
mean? Steel Panther.
Mhm.
You know what I
Right.
mean? They're fucking. They do like a bunch of shit. There's so many different things that like these guys are doing, but like the local has to show up. You
Of
know what I
course.
mean? Like
Of
it,
course.
if they want it, we can bring it. But
Yeah, exactly.
you know, fuck.
It's
If
just-
it fails, you know, that's fucking thousands out of the pocket. And it's
Yeah.
like that's
yeah.
sketchy.
And then the
business.
recovery back from that is just.
And a
it's
lot
tough.
of promoters do just jump right into that though. You know, and I'm always like, fuck. How are these guys just jumping right into this? You know what I mean? Where we're like, okay, let's just build a fucking underground scene, you know,
Yeah.
work our fucking movement
definitely learned a lesson from that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have to get
Let's
much
keep
into
it. Let's
but,
keep
like,
it on the ground.
Yeah,
definitely
we don't have
learned a
to
lesson from
talk
that
about it,
one.
but I
Definitely
fucking
learned a
told you
lesson.
so.
You did too. You so did too. You're like,
But it doesn't matter.
Yeah, yeah.
Everything's lessons.
Of
Everything's
course.
learning.
You
Yeah.
take losses
You know.
and you learn, right?
Exactly. Like, and if you
Yeah.
don't learn from them, then what
It's
the
gonna
fuck
happen.
What do you
doing?
know
Time,
then, eh?
right?
Yeah,
exactly. Exactly that.
Well, is there anybody else you want to shout out? Shout out the boys again.
Honestly,
All right,
yeah.
big
you
shout
know.
out BK, Wade and Root, Chuck,
Charlie
and,
Silver.
Wait,
and,
what are all the
Jesse,
boys' names?
Jesse.
Yo, Jesse's fucking cooking,
Oh,
man.
yeah,
I like
yeah,
Jesse.
Jesse, honestly, I'm so glad.
I want
that
to
we
steal
got
him from you
and,
guys.
like,
I want to be Lost
He
Cause.
calls me up and he's like, dude, he's like, you think you can pick me up something? And I was like, what? He's like, you think you can pick me up a PC? And I was like, sure. I'm like, I guess. I'm like, why? What do you need a PC for? I want to start making beats. I was like, oh, really?
Fuck yeah.
I was like, okay. I'm like,
And he
yeah,
sends
for
me
sure.
beats all the time too.
Yeah,
like,
no,
he's
and
fucking
always
dude,
working,
he's getting
always
good at
working,
them.
man.
Like,
Yeah,
he's
he
getting
is, yeah.
good at them. And
Yeah.
like, I mean, like, I remember that time when I was like inspired so much on doing. I just kept doing them and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
still do them here and there. I haven't done them as much. Like, I've been kind of just like doing stuff with school and stuff like that. But like,
Well, yeah.
yeah, like, I mean, I'm glad he's good because it brings something else. So, you know, instead of just my beats, it's like, yo, let's go check out what Jesse's got. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's things like that. So I'm glad he got into it and he likes it. So.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
It's good, and he does a lot too. Like he goes and texts out other people like to go try and different like
Yeah, and
He
he's
runs the
also running the
camera, too.
camera.
yeah,
Right.
exactly. Like,
Yeah, like
the whole team.
Yeah, the
Exactly.
whole team.
No, exactly.
You guys got something built, and like I'm envious of that. Like, is so in house, like so actually in house that like you guys, pull up to the same fucking spot for the weekend, and you guys are fucking shooting the stream, but you guys are making the beats and you're
Yeah.
recording tracks and you're fucking getting footage, and it's just sick, man. You guys really got something fucking cool going
I
on.
appreciate
and
that.
man.
I appreciate
Northway
that.
fucking music.
Northway
boys.
music.
Northway.
Northway music, baby. Well, I appreciate you having us out here.
Yeah, man. No, thank you guys
Thank
for
you so
coming out, even though you
Yeah.
fucking traveled in a fucking storm.
No,
I
it's
had to
all
walk
good.
a fucking block.
Yeah,
and a
my
half.
alternator is a little messed up right now, but it's all good. I appreciate you changing the whole setup around for
Yeah,
us and
bro,
everything.
that's fucking
and,
what we do
dude,
for the
I was
boys.
stoked for it all week, so
Yeah. Well,
I'm
thank
glad
you
to
guys
make
for
it out.
coming on.
of
and
course, of course.
Guys, thank you for tuning in.
Yes, sir.
Lost Talks with Jonas Brown featuring Northway Music.
Yeah.
Shout out Northway. Shout out fucking all the people watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you next Wednesday for episode 5. Peace.
Peace.
Go.